Hi, I'm Willie. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. And what we're going to look at in this video is probably the most flexible and honestly just the coolest SIP speaker that I've ever had my hands on. I mean, I think this beats Axis and any of the other brands that I've tested. And this is the Grandstream GSC 3506 V2, and it is an in-ceiling speaker. It's got a 30 watt speaker in there, and up here you've got an LED. You've got a little access if you need to pop this off to get to some of the controls that are actually under there. There's a manual volume button and things like that. You can see on the side it's got some of your mounting hardware for when you put it in the ceiling. On the back you have a place to screw it into a ceiling mount. Over here you've got your safety security eyelet. Down here you've got your Ethernet. You've got, let's see, what is that, 24 volt power. It can do alarming, it can do all kinds of things. It's got a USB port. We're going to do multiple videos on this because one video is not going to do this thing justice. Real quick, what I'm going to do, and this thing is super inexpensive. I'm going to give you a brief overview of the interface, and then I'm going to have to break this up into like 4 or 5 videos. We need to get into this and take a look and show you how to configure all of the options. So here is my login screen. I've already changed the default password. As always with Grandstream, that default password is on the back. So first of all, right here under account status, we can register 16 different SIP accounts to this. Up here you can see we don't have our allow list or our gray list, so we can't send any calls to this. You've got your network status, your system info. So this menu should be very familiar to you if you work with Grandstream. We can come in here, we can set up all the different accounts just like a phone, and we can set up all of the advanced options for these accounts, which is absolutely fantastic. You've got some music on hold, so you can do local music on hold from this device. You can do all kinds of things. We can do account swapping if we need to. We can do outgoing calls with this. We can look at the call history, contacts. Here's that allow list, block list. Under the phone settings, we can come in here and change any of the settings necessary for the PBX. This doesn't just work with a Grandstream UCM system. This will work with any SIP enabled phone system. It does multicast paging as well, and you can actually have it listen on 10 different multicast addresses. We've got some more of our paging set up there. Under network settings, we've got Ethernet. Okay, this is compatible with AirPlay. It also has a VPN client built in. You've got your advanced settings here. Under system settings, we've got our time settings, our security settings, our preferences. So here we've got our audio control. So your output mode can be line out and speaker or line out only. We can adjust all of our different volumes here. Under the LED, we can change the LED color. We can also, there's some testing in here that you can look at. It is OnVIF compatible. Here's our sensor setup. Here's our alarm setup. We can do backup and restore the device. Now under upgrade and provisioning, this should all look very, very familiar. System diagnostics, event notification, application. This is where, besides the paging functionality of a 30 watt speaker goes, here we've got music, and we can do online music, which if you follow me on TikTok, I did a demo of that, and we're going to break this down into a video. We can do local music that we can actually upload to this. We can do an RTSP or an HTTP stream. So if you've got like VLC on your network, you could stream out a playlist of music. The online, I think, is even more powerful. We can do timed playback. We can do playback cascades. So you can have one of these be a master and push the audio to the rest of the devices. And it's not set right now. I only have one of these, so that'll be kind of limited in the functionality, but you're gonna see that. They do have the GSC Assistant app where you can zone the speakers. We're gonna get into that as well. I mean, that's gonna be a video all by itself. And then you can do zone music, so you can actually turn this into a zone manager. You can see all your managed devices, manage your zones, your playback, your time playback. I mean, this thing is powerful, and it is very inexpensive. We'll look up the MSRP on this here in just a minute. Here you've got your built-in speaker test, so you can hear that. You can do a volume key test, so if we pop the front off of this, we can actually use these here to do that. We can test our LED colors. We can test the reset button, the sensor detection there on the back, the alarm in, the USB, or we could factory default it. So I had to get this out in front of you because I've been playing with it since I got it. Thank you, Grandstream. And it's been a while since I've been excited about a SIP enabled speaker. And this is more than just a speaker. This thing can do all kinds of stuff, and it can do it at a price point. In fact, let me pull that up. Yeah, you can pick these up for $99.99 USD. So we're going to dig more into these. If there's specific things that you want to see, questions you've got before I get the rest of the videos going here. And it is cold, so I'm going to be trying to pound these videos out. I'm not going to be outside as much. Let me know down in the comments, and if you like this video and you're looking forward to it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, comment, share. Follow me on Twitter and TikTok. Those links are down below, along with affiliate links, a Patreon link. And if you need IT consulting, whether it's voice over IP, networking, security, storage, whatever it is, head on over to williehowe.com. Fill out the contact form, and someone will be in touch with you as soon as possible. If you'd like to start a conversation about this device, head on over to community.williehowe.com, sign up, and start the conversation. Once again, I'm Willie. I want to thank you for being here, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.